Good day to all of you. I hope all of you are doing well. You guys excuse my lighting. I tried to get the best lighting for this video, and I did kind of like a trap backdrop. This is a trap backdrop, to kind of give you guys, um, something to look at other than like a bland wall. I'm not, my thing is, I'm not artsy. Like, I'm artsy when it comes to like my words and how I articulate myself verbally with words. I can paint a beautiful picture with words. But excuse me, when it comes to like decor, oh, that's something that I have to work on. That, just being a woman, like that's something that I know I have to work on. I have to work on my creativity. But nonetheless, I am here. I hope all of you are doing well, but I don't hope. I know y'all are doing well. And if you're not doing well, you will be. Okay? So just put that out there in the atmosphere for y'all. Once again, today is another composition consciousness talk. And today we're going to be talking on this subject here, which is my quote, of course. Zero is the circle of beginnings. Let me see the zero right there. Zero is the circle of beginnings. Well, what do you mean by that? Zero isn't really a number, but zero is the primordial source. Zero is a circle. It is what we would consider if it was on a flat surface, a hole. A hole represents deep darkness. So zero is the primordial force or dark matter. And if you study primordial forces or dark matter or anything that's dealing with darkness, the Bible says in the beginning there was darkness. You know that is the beginning of creation. That is the beginning. And the beautiful thing about circles is that it is the beginning and the end. But the beauty about a circle is that by it being the beginning and the ending, you can't tell where it ends or begins. You see that? Well, my circle, mine is kind of raggedy, but if you have a complete circle, a perfect circle, you couldn't tell where that circle began or where it ends because it's a continuum. It is a cycle. And so the reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of times, we feel like we're starting over. We're starting from scratch. We're starting from nothing. We started from the bottom. We look at that as being kind of like a bad thing, especially when you're starting over at a certain age or when you're starting over from having a whole lot and now you don't. A lot of people deal with this, from dope dealers to CEOs of prestigious companies. So I feel like we have to understand that starting from nothing is probably the most beautiful thing. if you're able to understand that it is just the beginning. Starting from nothing or having nothing means that everything is possible, because you turn something from nothing, right? You ever heard of that saying? Oh, I could turn something into, you know what I'm saying? Something from nothing, you know? And of course, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. But when you feel like you have nothing, or, you have, let's just say you feel like you have nothing to give, start from there. Start from that beginning and create what you want. You know, and you guys, please forgive me because I'm still detoxing and stuff. Um, well, I'm not. Let me take that back. I'm not detoxing. Um, I'm still going through like the symptoms and everything. I had something to eat, but um, still, I'm still going through that phase. But anyways, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, oh yeah, me starting this channel, I was saying to myself, like, I don't, I'm not like all these other YouTubers. I don't have, this fancy equipment and a fancy backdrop and, the perfect lighting. And I just don't have all of that. I don't have any of that. Like, I literally have nothing to start with. But I told myself, you have you have your gifts, you have your personality, you have your charisma, you have your charm, you have the talent of writing, you have something to say. So when I looked at having nothing to start with, I realized that this was the beginning for me to attain everything. Everything starts from a point. Everything starts at a point. When you look at a point, what is a point? A small circle. That's zero. And I think that we have to come to a point, no pun intended, we have to get to a point where we understand that zero is where you are able to go into that circle. And that circle will surround you. It will surround you and protect you until you find that thing. And turn that thing into something. I'm going to repeat myself. That circle, that nothingness, that circle will surround you. If you put yourself inside of nothing, allow that circle, that zero, to surround you and protect you until you create something out of that nothingness. I used to get offended when people would say stuff like, "Oh, you nothing. You ain't nothing. Who you think you are? You think you somebody. You ain't nothing." And I used to be like, because nothing, if you break that word down, is no thing. So if you're no thing, that means that you are literally undefiable. You can't be defined. You have no definition. So you can literally be who you want to be because you're not defined by anything. So, when people say things out of ignorance, um, you have to really, really take into consideration who they are, first of all. And I'm kind of getting off topic, but that just, the whole nothing, it just brought me back to a point. But I feel like all of it is relevant. You know what I mean? But, you know, never take offense. Just agree. Because now that you've seen this video, you know what nothing really is, what zero is. Turn that zero. Remember? Well, I'm an old head, but I remember I used to watch that. Well, there was this old saying where drop that zero and get you a hero. you know, Drop that nothing. The person that's nothing. Drop that person who's nothing, and get with somebody that is something. But if that person believes that they're nothing and they cannot gain anything from being nothing, then they are nothing. It's all about how you perceive nothingness. Some of the most, I mean, listen, some of the most successful people that you know right now had absolutely nothing. So, nothingness is the beginning of everything. So I wanted to encourage you to stay in your nothingness until something happens, because zero is a circle of beginnings. So when you have nothing, it only means you're at the beginning, baby. It's just the beginning. So I am going to leave you, but I'm going to be holding on to your love. And I'm going to leave all of my information in the description box, how you could contact me, and everything like that. And I hope that this was an inspiration to all of you. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.